Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Space City Cannabis Live. This is going to be Smoke Sessions episode number 411. We're going to be checking out a care package coming from Shop Hello Mary. So, as always, if you guys like anything that you see, be sure to go and check out Shop Hello Mary, and don't forget to use code Space City at checkout. We're also going to be checking out a collaboration between Kaya Farms and Masterball Melts. It's going to be the Squirtle. This is going to be a 2 gram puck. Huge shout out to everybody watching. And just when you thought I was out of rosin, they send me some more. Shout out to you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. As soon as we can get to 20 likes, we'll go ahead and take a dab of this Squirtle. I'm very excited to try it. I went over to the Glass Lab. I picked it up specifically for the live stream, just so that we have something for the 20 like dabs, guys. And this is something very special. I don't know if you guys follow Masterball or Kaya Farms, but they have both definitely won some awards for their rosin, guys. Let me hop into the comments. Let me see who's all up in here, and then we can go ahead and start unboxing. Shout out to the homie that 713 Drink says, "What's up, everyone? Smash that like button and subscribe." Also, go ahead and take this opportunity to change your comments to all messages as opposed to just top. That way you can catch every single comment. We got the homie. Let's see who else put up in here. Dad, you guys are killing the chat. Durbin Brown says, "Yo, what's up, Durbin Brown?" He says, "Yo, 713. We got Operation Annihilation says, "Space, cheers, brother. Happy Friday." Shout out to the homie Operation Annihilation. I appreciate you tuning in, and I hope you're having a good Friday, too. Drank says, "Salute to Durbin." Tony T says, "Salute, smokers." What's up, Tony T? Checking in all the way from Sweden. We got TJ says, "Hey, what's up, TJ?" John the Man said, "Yo, salute legends." What's up, John? Mr. Space City says, "Welcome in, y'all. Happy Friday." Oh, Sheezy. Joe Sr. says, "What's good, Space?" What's up, Joe? What's the word, man? Joe Sr. says, "Hey, everyone." D Halter says, "What up, everyone?" Shout out to the homie D Halter. I appreciate you pulling up. Growing with Jay says, "Hey, Space City and Space City fam. Hope y'all have a good smoke today. Also, make sure y'all hit that like." Shout out to my boy, Growing with Jay. Go and check out his channel too. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Leave a comment on his videos. He's got a lot of growing content that he's been putting out. And that's my boy right there, man. We share cuts. And what's better than that? Mario Belanger says, "Hey, Space City and Mrs. Space City." Shout out to the homie Mario. Sir Smokes a lot says, "What's up, Space City and Mrs. Space City?" What's up, Sir Smokes a lot? We got the homie F says, "Hey, TGIF." Shout out to the homie F, man. I'm glad you can make it to another live stream, homie. Mario says, "Hey, everyone's in the community." Joe Sr. says, "I ended up picking sour strawberry rosin." Ooh, nice. I would have got that one too. I think I seen your referral order. You just got the rosin, right? I remember seeing that. I was like, "Damn, sour strawberry sounds good." Sir Smokes a lot says, "How you guys doing today?" I'm doing just fine. Just got back from the pool, and I'm a little bit drained, man. The pool definitely takes it out of you. Devin Brown says, "9 more till episode 420. Anything special planned?" Damn, I don't know if we have anything. Maybe we'll roll a double barrel. We might roll a double barrel for 420. How about that? Joe Senior says, "Yep." All right, guys, we're all caught up. Damn, we're already at 21 likes. Holy cannoli! Not even 4 minutes into the stream, and I'm glad you guys did it, man, because I'm excited to try this Squirtle, y'all. Check this shit out. Let me go ahead and show y'all the label. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Pokemon from the 90s, but this is the Squirtle Squad right here. I love how they incorporated it at the top right here, all 5 Squirtles, with the leader, of course, having the pointy shades. And if you guys don't know, I believe it's the Squirtle with the pointy shades that ends up being Ash's Squirtle. Master Ball Melts times Kaya Extracts. Dope, man. Let's go ahead and crack it open. And sheesh. Man, look at that. Pristine. You can see the little loop at the end where they tied it off right there. Sheesh. Damn. And this is going to be, what did it say? 73 to 120? Yeah, 73 to 120. Let's go ahead and give it a try, guys. The nose on it is definitely got like some tropical sweetness, which is right up my alley. They had the Charizard, the Misty, Rayquaza, and who's that? Terpamon. And I decided to go with the Squirtle. It was one of the last jars, but this is the one I was honestly hoping to get. The Charizard looked cool, but I'm more of a Squirtle. Ooh, wee. Got a nice little chunk. Sheesh. Oh yeah, guys, I'm excited for this one. Hold on, give me a second, guys. I got. Ooh, damn! I'm glad I took that phone call. Shout out to my boy Bayou City. We just got invited to a smoke sesh right after this live stream. So y'all already know how we get down, man. You guys might even get a second live stream since we missed out on Tuesday. All right, guys. Shout out to you guys for getting us past 20 likes. I truly appreciate it. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And if you're watching, come join the live chat, man. We got a bunch of cool cats in here. We got Tony T. If you need anything smoked out of the country, that's your guy right there, man. We call him the meat locker. Shout out to you, Tony T. Hey, and shout out to my boy Jeffrey Barksdale, man. He hasn't been here. I don't think he's been feeling too well, but shout out to you, my boy. We ain't forgot about you. And Jeffrey, the homies miss you in the live chat, man. Shout out to you. Unless he already pulled up. Cheers. And then we'll go ahead and check out this care package over here, guys. Sheesh. Let me see what you guys are talking about. Oh, damn. Everybody pulled up today. I'm popular. John the Man says, Joe, and how's it smoking? Durbin Brown says, 9 more to episode 420. I think I read that one. Joe Sr. says, oh, I just ordered it yesterday. Yes, sir. Review says, what's up, guys? Review says, what's going on, my boy? I appreciate you pulling up, man. We're about to take a dab. John the Man says, that's dope. And Durbin Brown says, I don't know much about Pokemon. That's all right. That's all right. Damn, my lid came off. All right, guys. Oh, wow, that's nice. Really nice, smooth flavors. Definitely creeps up on you. Oh, wait. Oh, damn, guys. This thing is hitting. What you think? Definitely like a tropical citrus, a little bit of sweetness. But man, this thing is fucking hitting, dude. Potent ass effects. All right, guys. Durbin Brown says, looks cool though. Joe Sr. says, review says that LGP looks interesting. Sadly, my last batter from Miracle of the Desert didn't have any flavor or smell. I should have emailed them, but I just took it as a loss. Hey, that's how it goes, man. Charges to the game. Joe Sr. says, hey, Squirtle, that's what I call my girl. Mario Belanger says, yo, yo, Mike. F is cracking up at Joe Sr. Man, you made that rosin come out. Sir Smokes a lot dropping the link for Mr. Space City's channel. I appreciate it if you guys head on over, smash that subscribe button, and she already smashed through 500 subscribers, guys. We're on the road to 600. John the Man says, well, damn, Joe. Joe's wife probably look at him like, you motherfucker. Hey, she's going to be like, I'm going to tell y'all his nickname. I'll call him Vienna. Oh, shit, man. Man, it's been a great day so far. Happy Friday. And shout out to you guys for joining us. Man, this thing cleaned up real clean. Look at that. Almost a 1 Q-tipper. Not bad. Whew. I can't believe we already knocked out a dab less than 10 minutes into the stream. That's crazy. We're on the road to 60 likes, so Triple H can get us that 2 grand puck. That is a standing offer. There's no time limit on that one. All right, guys, let's start cracking open this care package. Again, if you like what you see, head on over to Shop Hello Mary. Don't forget to use code Space City. We're going to be live reviewing the Grape Kush times LCG. That's one the homies have been asking for, seeing if it's good, what it's smoking like. So we'll go ahead and review that one. We got the Sherblato that is also going to be reviewed on the live stream. If you guys are wondering about any of the most recent drops, check out the Discord, man. We got John the Man, we got Joe, always checking out Flower, giving their 2 cents. And these were some of the ones that they didn't have. So I was like, those are the ones I got to hit up first, man. So shout out to the homies. If you want to be in on the Discord, add me on Instagram. The Instagram handle is right down here or on X. Shoot me a DM and I can go ahead and send you that link. We don't post it on the live streams anymore just because we've had a lot of trolls come in and all kinds of bullshit. So we're very much filtering who's coming in. Now let's get to it, guys. Sheesh, feels like Christmas. Oh shit, very first thing, we got a garlic juice vape. Garlic juice vape, nice. You guys will be seeing this on Mr. Space City's channel, so stay tuned for that one. We got the homie Real Rambunctious says, what's good, Space City? What's good, G? I appreciate you pulling up, man. Joe Senior says, worth it. It usually is. Operation Annihilation says, damn, Joe. Tony T says, because I have a smoke break, I drank 2 beers the other day for the first time in many years. I was hungover for 2 days. That shit is pussy. 2 beers and you were hungover. I believe we have a word for that. And that word is pussy. My boy Sir Smokes a lot, dropping the link for the merch page. I appreciate that, Sir Smokes a lot. All right, guys, let's keep on digging in here. Oh, dang, everybody's been talking about this. We got a sour diesel vape. These are going to be on Mrs. Space City's channel, so if you want to know if these are smoking, if they're tasty, be sure to go and tune in to Mrs. Space City's channel, and you guys will be seeing these. The garlic juice, you already know she's a big fan of that garlic. We're going to see if it's tasty or not. The sour diesel is one I'm interested in. I might take a couple pulls off of that one. There you go, man. Hey, every time we run out of rosin, man, we get the Rio, dude. Shout out to Triple H for always making fun of us because we ain't got no rosin. We got black maple on deck. We got Squirtle on deck. Sheesh. And I think we got one more. Here goes the Blue Andes, guys. Blue Andes. We got the homie Cook says, what's up, Space City? What's up, everyone? Shout out to you, my boy. Melina, I appreciate you pulling up, man. I hope you're having a good day. And if you're smoking on anything, let us know what you're smoking on. Operation Annihilation says, oh, Shop Hello Mary. I could have never quite tell what you were saying. Yes, sir. Shop Hello Mary. Shop Hello Mary. I do apologize if I'm slurring my words. I'm a little drained. I ain't even started smoking yet. Actually, I think it was that dab. Mario Belanger says, that's a pretty cool vape. Yeah, I like the packaging. They usually come in little pre-roll tubes just to make sure that there's no mess or anything gets out, which I appreciate. Tony T says, you know what they say, pussies grow hair too. You son of a bitch. I knew you would turn that around. That's why you're here. Tony T. Joe Senior says, black maple sounds very interesting. You like that, Joe? You might as well go ahead and take a dab of that. We'll check it out. Mario Belanger says, that's pretty good in black maple. That Blue Andes was smoking. Guys, we took some of the dark romance to the glass lab yesterday. The fellas were impressed. The homie Chop said it reminded him of some samosa from LA Family Farms. If you guys remember, they placed first at the Olympics. I think your boy's on to something. We got Sherblato. Hey, here we go, Sherblato. Now, the Blue Andes is a smalls. If I remember correctly, I think my boy John the Man 35 said this shit was smoking. So if you guys are interested in the Blue Andes, stay tuned. We'll probably have that on the live stream tomorrow. Today, we're going to be on the premiums. Since these cost a little bit more, we want to make sure that we get these out. Let you know what's smoking, what's not smoking. That way you guys can use your money wisely. Sherblato Premium. This is one a bunch of people have been asking for. Grape Kush times LCG, guys. Sheesh. Another premium strain. And I believe we got one more thing here. Yes, sir. We got another pucker rosin, guys. Alcatraz OG on deck. Once again, if you guys want to try anything here, the rosin is typically pretty fire. I've only had, I think, one puck that I wasn't too partial for, but the effects were still spot on. Don't forget to use code Space City. We're about to check out some of this flour here. Don't forget to use code Space City for that too. All right, guys. Let's take our first spin. Let me see who else is pulling up right quick. Make sure I don't miss anybody. The homie F said that Blue Andes should be some gas. John the Man said that Blue Andes was smoking. There you go, man. You heard it from the man himself. Sir Smokes a Lot says he's dabbing some Monster Cookie Crumble, Miracle of the Desert. Hey, that's what's up, man. Mario says, I like them little dog walker that Mr. Space City reviewing. Yeah, the LA Family Farms, the juniors. I like those, man. Just if you get them, just roll them out in your fingers because they have a machine that rolls them out. And they're typically packed a little too tight, but if you just roll them around in your fingers, then you're good to go, man. Joe Sr. says, oh, damn, big props on the dark romance. Hey, that's what I thought so, too. RKR says, what's up? What's up, man? Blood Ninja Scope said, yo, what's good, y'all? Work got canceled today. Get to toke it up. Oh, shit. My boy said work got canceled. That means he called out, y'all. My boy Stu got the boat. Says, I heard the hemp bill extension didn't pass today. Is this true? I have no idea, man. No idea. I'm going to have to look into that. Maybe I can get you guys an answer. All right, guys. Let's crack this open. Give you guys a first look. Sheesh. Let me smell it. Oh, it's got a good nose. Definitely has a lemon cherry gelato nose. Not so much of that Kush. Just a really strong, like, sweet creaminess. Damn, the nugs look really good, though. This is what I feel a premium should be. It has big old chunky nugs like this. Then it's got a couple mediums. And then it has a small little tidbits just to get that last little bit of weight down. You know, that little 0.6 or 0.4, whatever the fuck is missing. Nice texture on it. Not too wet, not too dry. Super keefy as well. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and twist this one up. Let's see what it's smoking like. And if you guys would be interested in purchasing it. Gonna bust it down just a little bit. The nose is really nice, though. I can definitely smell it from here. Again, it's mostly that lemon cherry gelato. Not so much of that grape Kush coming out. And then what I like to do is I like to go in here and grab like all the little tiny bits. And I usually smoke that first. But as you guys can see, most of these nugs are just big old nugs, chunky. Not a whole lot of little small tidbits in there. All right, go ahead and throw the rest of this back in the bag. We'll toss these to the side. Let's check it out. RKR says, oh man. Joe Sr. says, looking good. Mario says, looking pretty, nice nugs. And Joe Sr. says, I'll tell you this, guys, I'm ordering till someone stops me. There you go. Stu says, my state, New Jersey, already banned it on April 1st. I miss ordering online, man. That is very disappointing, dude. That sucks, man. I know it sucks, but typically when that happens, you got to turn into these member-only sites like Stashed. There's getterps.com. I think that was another one. Get-terps with a Z. But again, you got to verify for all these websites. Typically, you got to take a picture of your ID just to make sure that you're not underage. But again, that's typically what deters a lot of people, is just sending a picture of your ID. I never do it. But again, I'll leave that up to you guys. But there's options. Thankfully, I'm from the generation before anything was legal. So, you know, if it does get banned, if it doesn't get banned, it's really just another day that ends with Y. So, oh yeah, man, it was a great Friday. We got an invitation over to that glass lab. We're gonna be smoking, which is crazy because we were just there yesterday. And Mrs. Space City said she woke up still blazed. I was like, I'm jealous, but it's dope, man, because we got the Shop Hello Mary flower. We can bring it over there. My boy got a bunch of the new no booth in. He got some new toad in. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys will see I posted the Hoji frog. That's coming from Stashed. And that was actually grown by Green Dog. So if you guys have ever had the frog poison from Green Dog and feel good, the Hoji frog is basically the same exact thing, guys. Here we go. All right, just packing it down a little bit. And this is going to be the Grape Kush times Lemon Cherry Gelato from Shop Hello Mary. And also a huge shout out to Shop Hello Mary for always supporting the channel. Guys, all this stuff was not purchased. You guys know I'm on front with you guys. This is just the stuff that they send me specifically to have on live streams to do reviews on, and just as a thank you for helping them. So shout out to Shop Mary for always being super dope, always sending stuff for review for the channel. Anytime I have any issues, I always speak to the owner. Shout out to Belinda. I truly appreciate everything you guys have done to support the channel, the collabs, the hash holes. That's been super dope. I had to get rid of those last little Scooby snacks right there. Scooby poked his head out when I said that. And yes, Scooby's here. Scooby's here, guys. He's already sitting on his chair over there. He's like, spark it up. He's like, you talk too much. Sheesh. Here we go. Oh, one thing I also wanted to mention before we spark this up, I'm actually using those VV Cure Packs. I don't know if you guys have heard about VV. Pretty much Bovita got bought out by VV, or they just merged the companies. Either way, they're not going by Bovita anymore. It's all just VIVI. So they have some for freshness, and they have packs specifically for curing, and they advertise a 10-day cure, guys. So you slap that in there, throw a pouch in there, and one single pouch is good from 3 ounces to 12 ounces, I think is what it said. So perfect for home growers if you're looking to cure something without having to take any guesswork or anything. You don't have to burp it or anything. You just slap it in there. 10 days later, your flower is good. One thing that I have noticed from the packs, just off of my observation from the last 3 or 4 days, what it does is it extracts the moisture. So before, I had my humidity sitting at about 58%. Fresh cut. It had just been trimmed, so it was still a bit moist in there, but it was holding steady at about 58% humidity. Now I've checked it, it's down to about 54%. So pretty much it's just extracting some of the moisture out of it. If it has too much moisture or whatever the case is, but that is just one observation that I've had. The nose has remained very nice, that nice pineapple, the nice tropical citrus with the sweetness. So I'm very excited, guys, and that is going to be the very first drop. Now we can go ahead and spark it up. I already seen some good signs just off of the toast. I see some nice white ash. These are always the things that I'm looking for when I do these toasts. Typically on the edges, once you start to rotate it, you can start to see the ash color, and you can typically see the white pretty quickly, so you don't have to sit there and torch it. As you guys can see. Cheers. Oh, wow, guys, that's an interesting flavor profile. Damn, that's interesting. On the first inhale, for me, I'm getting like a little bit of a grape, almost like a grape soda. And then on the exhale, you're getting that lemon cherry gelato, that sweetness. This motherfucker is burning clean as hell. Excuse my language. But I was like, yo, this is smoking. Look at that resin ring. Of course, we got to cut the flash off. You guys know we don't do any smoke and mirrors over here. We show you exactly what it's burning like. And take a gander at that. Sheesh. Guys, Shop Mary's back. The premium line is back. So far, the Grape Kush times lemon cherry gelato is blowing, y'all. Sheesh. Look at that. Full resin ring all the way around. Nice flavors. Burning nice and clean, too. Damn, that's nice right there, guys. To all the homies that were looking at this one, because I know that name was, I know that strain just caught your attention. Like, oh, Grape Kush. I like lemon cherry gelato. I like Grape Kush. This one is pretty good, man. Now, again, the flavors aren't anything that's like super maxed out. There's no mouth coat or stain. It's just a pleasant smoking experience. You definitely get some flavor on the inhale. You get another flavor on the exhale, and not harsh or anything on the throat. We pass it to Mrs. Space City. Whew. All right, man. Let's scroll all the way back up, guys. We got to catch back up, man. Joe Sr. says, Stu, allegedly you should find a private vendor who you have to have a specific code through verification. There you go. Yeah. Joe Sr. says, see, Space was on it. Yes, sir. Hey, we got my boy, Brother Ryan. Brother Ryan, what's up, homie? I apologize. It took me a little while to get to your comment, man, but, you know, sparking some shit up. Joe Sr. says, right, it doesn't change nothing for me either. I'm sorry for the people who it does, though. Yeah, I definitely feel for him, man, but you should have definitely took this opportunity to network or find other sources of uh, reliable places to get flour from. Operation Annihilation says, send a pic. You want my social security number too? They need your mother's maiden name and a couple of pubes. Brother Ryan says, alcohol and tobacco just trying to mess with cannabis now. It's crazy. 100%, bro. They've seen the sales decline on both cigarette and alcohol. And guess who is a strong force in either prohibiting the legalization of cannabis or just outright buying all corporations and making it all corporatized? Guess who's behind that? Allegedly. The homie Operation Annihilation says, oops, did I say that out loud? Hey, you're amongst friends here, Operation. You're amongst friends here. Brother Ryan says, more people going to grow their own. There you go. That's the big thing right there. Joe Senior says, Brother Ryan, it'll be a voting point on the next election for president, I'm sure. I think I think that's always, like we were talking about before, smoke and mirrors. That's always going to be something that a president latches on to their campaign or whatever. And as soon as they get elected, they just mysteriously wipe it off of their campaigns. And no, we never said that. What are you talking about? No, we never did that. It's all just to get those votes. And as soon as those votes are casted, then, you know, it is what it is. It's kind of like, what are you going to do? So, of course, voting is always the best thing to do, but you know, I wouldn't be too optimistic for a president going through all that. So, but I think this is the most we've ever seen so far. Operation says, I think I read that one. Stu says, appreciate y'all. Just stopped by during my work break, hit the bowl a few times in the car with y'all. Time to clock back in. Oh shit! Shout out to the homie Stu. He's probably already clocked back in. I appreciate you stopping by, homie. He says, be safe, Space City fam. Brother Ryan says, nice resin ring and white ash. That's what I thought, man. It was looking very nice and nice flavors and everything. Joe Senior says, that's what I love to hear. And Brother Ryan says, damn, Space making me want to cop some of that. Hey, that's what it's for, man. We ain't here to say, gimmicks. Nothing's ever a 10 out of 10. And you don't have to buy everything that we're showing you guys. Everything is always optional. The only thing we're here to do is let you know if it's smoking or not smoking and prove it to you with the visuals. Gee, look at that ring, dude. Holy cannoli. Hell yeah, Joe Senior says solid bud for a solid price. Brother Ryan says, hell yeah, that Blue Zoo Sour D was blowing. That Grape Kush Lemon Cherry Gelato looks nice. It's pretty solid so far, man. Again, not anything that's like super loud or mouth staining with flavors, but just all around a solid smoke, guys. Smooth. It's got some flavors. The note profile, as you guys saw, was really nice, especially for a premium. You weren't getting a bunch of smalls, micros, or mediums. You were actually getting those big chunky nugs. Hey, we got my boy AJ. AJ just pulled up, man. He said, what up, boss man? How much those dark romance jars? Oh, shit. I'm glad you asked, man. I think they're going to be about $1.25, allegedly. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? A honey bun and a quarter. Not anything too pricey, man, but I want to say they will be available at the Glass Lab starting next Tuesday. I'm just letting them cure out just a little bit before we jar them up. And I think we're going to go ahead and drop them on Tuesday, guys. Tuesday, a bunch of people are looking forward to it. A few people stopped by, had a couple samples of it while we were smoking. They were like, oh, shit, dude. When you drop it, I got to grab me a jar. So looking forward to that. And then we're going to be following up the Dark Romance with some of that Buc-ee's. Some of that Buc-ee's. There you go. Whew. Brother Ryan says that ring is dripping, ain't it? That's just nice, man. My boy AJ says, really? Okay. Yes, sir, AJ. I can't wait to hear your feedback on that one, man. AJ says, what's the flavor profile? For me, it's definitely been like a pineapple citrus with a little bit of a sweetness on the back end. I've also heard it's very similar to Zamosa. My boy Chop said it reminded him of Zamosa from LA Family Farms. I had another homie that was smoking it, said it reminded him of Lemon Drip from LA Family Farms. So that's kind of the profile right there. It's like a tropical citrus with a little bit of like a sweet back end. Great question, AJ. Great question. Durban Brown says it's pouring down over here too. It was just storming here a couple of hours ago. Joe Senior says allegedly Meat Locker got 2 honey buns on it and a pack of ramen. Hell yeah, he got that pack of ramen by offering up a Lucy. And that's a single cigarette, not his nickname. John the Man says, I just had to pre-roll a few donuts for the game tonight, one for each quarter. See, that's why you can't get people baller jars, bro. You get people baller jars, and they sit there and roll donuts all day, every day, man. And then they look up and they see an empty baller jar, and they're like, damn, where did it all go? Or is that just me? Shout out to John the Man. Don't forget to go and check out that roll-off video. The live stream, my boy rolls them donuts absolutely perfect in like 2 minutes flat, dude. I think someone said it was like watching one of those NASCAR pit stop crew people taking off the tires and putting them back on. That's what I felt like when I was watching John the Man. I was like, damn, look at that noodle. And shout out to the homie Kel too, man. Kel showed up, did his thing, man. If you show up, that is half the battle right there, man. Much respect to anybody that shows up on a live stream. I know it's real uncomfortable to be on a camera broadcasting to 2 or 3 people or however many people are on the live stream. I get it, man. You know, I was a little bit nervous at first too. Now I'm kind of just used to it because for me, it's always been, this is just what I'm doing anyways. We're just hitting the record button. So but I understand that a lot of people get nervous. Shout out to my homie Triple H, man. It seems he's a lot more comfortable on there now. Shit, he could probably host the thing himself. So yeah, that's dope, man. Oh man, but yeah, that grape Kush times lemon cherry gelato is not bad at all. Not bad at all. Hey, we was just talking about you. Triple H says, "Oops, I ducked the puck again. I'm breaking spaces hard. I'm not that insane." Hey man, I can see Triple H riding around jamming Britney Spears, dude. Hey, this dude just told on himself, man. Triple H likes to pretend he's one of the dudes off of White Chicks. That's all right, man. We got our own 2 gram puck, Triple H. We got that Squirtle. Good luck trying to get one of these. Damn, imagine if we did the end screen like that. It was just the Squirtle spinning. That'd be pretty cool. Hey, my boy Jay Shaft. Jay Shaft pulled up too. He said, "Yo, what up, Space? Mr. Space and the Stoner Freaks of the chat world." Hey, shout out to my boy Jay Shaft, man. I appreciate you pulling up, dude. And I hope you're having a great day. John the Man's cracking up, man. He says, "Where's Mr. Tip Slip?" Oh, damn. I think he's at work. AJ says, "I got that Blam Unruly OG and Elusive Blood Oranges. They both fired." No shit. That Blood Oranges was real good, man, from Elusive. I'm telling you, bro, Elusive to me is one of those brands that's like, dude, they have a bunch of solid strains. It's not just one out of the whole drop that smokes. It'll typically be like 4 or 5 out of the 6 jar lineup that's smoking, dude. But everything that I've gotten from Elusive has been very good. I also want to give you guys a tip right now. I also want to give you guys a huge tip. The winner from the Zolympics, Angel City Farmer, with their giraffe pea. If you guys want to try this award-winning and won multiple awards, it will be available on CaliBlaze.net. You guys heard it here first. It will be available on CaliBlaze.net. You'll be able to grab a jar. You'll be able to try the award-winning flower, and you'll be able to kind of see where everybody's at. Be like, to me, this wasn't all that, but you know, and that's kind of what it is sometimes, man. But give it a try if you're interested. I think I'm going to try to get my hands on some. I'm pretty sure it's going to be flying off the shelves. If it's not available right now, it will be available tomorrow. You guys can go check out CaliBlaze.net. I wish they had a code Space City, but I don't think they do that yet. All right, guys, that one was pretty cool. What do you guys say we go ahead and take a little dab? Just warming up for the Glass Lab. Brother Ryan says, "Laugh my ass off, Space." He trying to sing it in the Britney Spears. Bro, didn't he? Didn't he? I know he typed it out. When he was typing, he was probably rocking his head back and forth and shit. Mrs. Space City says, "So tall, he got his knees done." Sir Smokes a lot says, "What's up, everyone? Welcome in." Durbin Brown says, "I like the giraffe pea when I had it, but it wasn't from anyone famous. I thought it was solid, man. I had it from North Bay Gardens. It wasn't anything like super crazy. To me, the things that stand out are like the Zamosa, the frog poison when it first came out, Gus. Like those are strains that to me are like, whoa, you don't come across these every day. You know what I'm saying? We all come across candies. We all come across that the Pine Sol Windex Cleaner Terp. We all come across like the sodas, the little bit of cheesiness. But the things that stand out are the ones that are like, yo, what the fuck? This shit smells like pineapples or some shit. You know, those always leave a little imprint on your mind right there. AJ says Cali Blaze got a bunch of preferred. They sure do. They also got LA Family Farms flower on there too. If you guys want to try their tear gas or they had a few strains on there, but they have a whole subsection just for LA Family Farms, so you guys can check them out. Triple A said like that award-winning Z. Bro, Triple H, I'm so glad you brought that up, man. The first time all this shit was popping off, they had all the award-winning Z, the Mix Light Z. When it first won, they had a bunch of rows on it on the website. I was like, you know what? I'm a cop one. I seen Triple H cop one, and I'm just trying to be like him when I grow up. So I was like, let me go ahead and grab a roll. Grabbed it, chiefed it, and I was like, what the fuck is this, bro? You can barely taste the Skittles. Like, I had some Blue Zushi where the Skittles are straight blowing, and this over here, like, what? And it didn't get any better. From what I've seen, it's pretty much still the same shit. Um, I've seen a huge decline in the proper Doinks audience, I guess. Everybody keeps saying that it's the same people on there, it's the same brands, the same kind of flowers. So it's like you're watching the same episode over and over, as opposed to like different brands or brands from Thailand or brands from Japan or Germany or whatever it is. It seems to only be brands from California, which, you know, I understand there's probably like a payment. You got to pay to get on there. But at the end of the day, for me, that's just all marketing, right? It's just all a marketing thing, not to be taken too serious, but just to kind of get your name out there. But I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. I don't know how you guys feel. But I don't know. I ain't been liking that award winning flower too much. That stuff that Triple H got me from Pound Cake Farms, that shit was smoking, man. I think it was that double bubble gum. That shit was pretty nice. All right, guys, let's go ahead and crack open. Let's do the black maple. I think the homie was interested in the black maple. Let's go ahead and check that one out. Sheesh, look at the label on this one, guys. Joe Senior says, good looking out. I got it bookmarked. There you go. John the Man says, I know they're going to jack the price up on that one. Maybe, man. We'll see. We'll see. John the Man's going to make Cali Blaze go out of business, too, by ordering 35 times in 4 days. AJ says, I think all the vendors get the smalls or bad batches. That could be it, too, man. That's how they offload the flour. Triple A says, I got a couple of them. Damn, he said he liked it. AJ says, solve the day, a bunch of jars, 160 with smalls. Sheesh, 160 for smalls. That's kind of crazy, bro. 120, I'll give you 120 if it's some Fire Farmer type shit, you know what I'm saying? But 160, dude? Wildin'. All right, guys, let's go ahead and cut this open. And we'll go ahead and take a dab of this black maple. Again, this is coming from Shop Pella Mary. If you're interested, check out their website. And don't forget to use code Space City to save 10%. Not much of a nose. It's got what you would typically smell, like a piney little touch of sour at the very end. Very stable, as you guys can see. So perfect for donuts. I believe this is 70 to 149 U. So I would consider this like a tier 2 rosin. Let's go ahead and grab a little piece. I like how you can slice it off just like that. Let's go ahead and dump it in here, and shout out to you guys if you're matching up. This is dad number 2. And shout out to the replay squad. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. And if you haven't hit that like button yet, go ahead and take this time to do so as well. Joe Senior says, I swear John showed Crisp and their site went down a day or two later. It only lasted a few hours, but still hilarious. John be killing sites. He do, don't he? Jay Shaft says, I got the blue banger and Tide banger. Holy fuck. It just walked in the door with some help from the store manager. Oh, shit. Tide banger. Oh, that's the new Wizard Trees, ain't it? Cheers, guys. I don't think it's new. I think they've had it before. Damn, I almost caught. I forgot I was taking mid-dab. Ooh, we. Like this one? Damn. Oh, goodness. Very nice, very nice. Not bad at all. Not a whole lot of flavor coming from it, though. Effects are solid. I would definitely mix this with some flour. Let's see how it burns. You can see it burns just a little bit darker than the other stuff, the Masterball melts, or anything that's like 90 to 120 U, or even 73 to 120. I think I'm gonna fuck around and hit that reheat though. Y'all ain't talking about it. All right, after that, we'll go ahead and check out the Sherb Lotto. Sherb Lotto. Whew. Triple A says, I think John muted me the other day too and just said he couldn't hear me. I think so too, bro. Because he was hitting me up in the DMs cracking up about it. Nah, I'm playing, man. He didn't hit me up. Oh, nice. Here you go, bud. A little bit harsh on the throat, but still packs a punch. Nice effects. And that's on the reheat. I heard that Mr. Toad cut, the Mr. Gelati. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's like a red and white camo print, and it's a new Toad coming from Mr. Gelati. I heard that shit is smoking, which I figured it would because he's been having some pretty good drops, man. The sour bubblegum was solid, and a few of the others that I've had from him have been pretty nice. So I figured he'd have a solid cut. We also got some stuff coming from Lit Farms, guys. We got Lit Farms going to be coming in a few days. We've got some new products coming from them. They got some drinks. They're about to be dropping some nano emulsified beverages, 10 milligrams, and then they got a 50 milligram that's about to be dropping. We're going to check those out and see what they're hitting for. We might even be the first channel with the drinks from Lit Farms on there. Shout out to the homie Soup. We've also got some more seeds coming from Lit Farms. Excuse me, as well as some flour. Damn, that dad got me. All right, guys, let me scroll back into the comments. Jay Shaft says, oh shit, it's about time. I got orange and black magic in the other pack. Oh, nice. Jay Shaft says, it's re-released, but the Tide Banger is brand new for Florida. Oh, interesting, man. Triple A says, save me a .000 of that Masterball melt. You can keep the jar, just put it in my hand. I got you, brother. Jay Shaft says, oh shit, it does have a weird cheesy smell. Drew was not kidding. It's the Wizard Trees all day. Bro, the stuff that he's been reviewing from Wizard Trees, like the Tide, that shit was some boof, dog. The Tide was boof. There was another strain that was on there that he was saying was good that you would try it, and it was just like, bro, this is the smoothies. The smoothies, you hop on X, and people were just like, I thought it was just me, so I hopped on X, and they're like, bro, this shit was not it. What the fuck? So I was like, okay, cool, it's not just me. But that's besides the point. John the Man says, yeah, Joe, I definitely grab an ounce of the Yellow Mermaid. Oh, Yellow Mermaid. Shout out to Pemex, dude. He still got a little bit of that left, I think. Or it might have been sold out. Brother Ryan says, damn, Jay, that sounds fire. Enjoy that one. Mrs. Space City says, the Yellow Mermaid I had was fire. It was definitely solid. Joe Sr. says, Triple H, you that mofo from Popeye talking about, I'd gladly take a puck today and pay you $10. Here's that dude. Joe Senior Triple H says Joe Senior Wimpy. Hey, we got the homie Kel. Kel pulled up, man. He said got a hashel in the fridge waiting for me as I'm on my way home. Damn. My boy said he got it cured in the fridge, y'all. He got that rosin sitting tight. Damn, that sounds good as hell, man. It's curing. It's curing. Joe Senior's cracking up. Jay Shaft says it smells great. I'm rolling a big doink right now to try the Tide Banger. That's what's up, man. I'm a backdoor with some Sherp Lotto over here. Or as my boy John the Man likes to say it, back dope. Oh, damn, look at this shit, y'all. What the fuck? This smells like some purple punch. Like it has that strong grape berry nose up front. But I think this one is a little bit better because it has like a sweet tart's back end. Nugs look crazy. Almost look like outdoor nugs. But I think it's just they're super fluffy. Super fluffy nugs. I can get one off. This is the Sherb Lotto. A lot of purple in here too. Bring the light down. You can see it's a nice blend of green and purples. Really nice looking nug. Let's go ahead and start busting it down. Let's take it for a spin. I don't know if we're going to have time. Might have to just shut up for a little bit and just get the rolling. Just take out a little bit of nugs. Just trying to grab all the small nugs. Let's go ahead and try it out, y'all. And again, if you are local to Houston, the Space City jars will be available on Tuesday over at the Glass Lab. I'm very excited for you guys to try it. Don't forget to tag me in it. I got my handles on the side of the jar. So again, don't forget to tag me. Let me know what you think. We got some Buckies that we're running behind this one. And I'm very excited for you guys to try out that flower. I took all the smalls, all the lowers, which wasn't that many, and I put it in a separate jar for myself. It was probably like an ounce, maybe an ounce and a half. That is gone. So it was really hard to make sure that I had enough for the drop, make sure that there's enough jars to go around. But this was a very good one, guys. I hope you guys like it as much as I did. And thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for checking out the channel. Thank you for believing in the whole process. And shout out to you guys once again. Hey, y'all ain't gonna do nothing? Hey, relax. All right, guys, had to do a super quick roll. See if we can knock this out. Yeah, Triple H is definitely the kind of dude who likes pineapples on his pizza, man. Also, huge shout out to Mrs. Space City for also believing in me and making this drop possible, guys. She was the one that designed the jar. So, a huge shout out to Mrs. Space City. And it's been a hell of a ride. All right, guys, we'll see if this Sherb Lotto is smoking or not. Triple H says that Kel Clubhouse usually has it, but their site is down right now. Damn. I wonder if John tried to order. Brother Ryan says, Space, make sure you save some pineapple kush. He wants it with his pineapple pizza. Durbin Brown says, oh, we believe. I appreciate that, Durbin. Tony T says, local to Houston. It's only a 17-hour flight away. Hey, that's it, man. That's nothing. Joe Sr. says, Space, we appreciate you, homie, and you built a great community. Hey, dude, I appreciate that, Joe. And thank you so much for being a part of it, homie. Brother Ryan says, Triple H will pedigree you if you talk smack about his pineapple pizza. Triple H like 5'2", man. He ain't gonna do nothing. Rickshaw Rex says, hi there, Space and Space Cadets. Shout out to the homie Rickshaw Rex. Brother Ryan says, rolled it with the quickness. Had to. John the Man says, I'm gonna put Space on my pit crew when it comes to And that was me talking too. I knew I said I was going to shut up, but I couldn't help it, man. I don't even know how long that took. It probably took like 5 minutes or something. In reality, it's probably about 90 seconds. John the Man acting like he can't roll quick. All right, guys, let's see how this one's smoking. Not looking too good off of the toast, but cheers. Ooh, yeah, I would pass on the Sherb Lotto, guys. Pass on the Sherb Lotto. Burning real black, guys. It has a resin ring, but no flavor at all, man. So great, great thing that we did this at the very end of the stream because we're going to go ahead and put that one out. So, yes on the grape kush times lemon cherry gelato, and no on the Sherb Lotto, guys. Pass up on this one if you're looking for a decent premium option. Grape kush times lemon cherry gelato is the way to go. Don't forget to use code Space City so that you can save at checkout, guys. Let me wrap up with these last few comments. Blunt Ninja Scope said, "Bro, I just hear my dog smacking his lips." Triple H says, "Hi, brother Ryan. I'm about to check space in the No Puck Hotel because he's a a jabroni and a Rudy Poo candy." John the Man says, "I'm gonna put space in my pit crew when it comes to rolling." Hey, I appreciate that, homie. I'm glad I was able to make the team. Blunt Ninja Scope says, "I turn around, homie, eating a whole nugget of Mac." Oh, fuck, dude. He's going to be fucked up, dude. Brother Ryan says, "Sheesh, burning black." Definitely. Jay Shaft says, "I don't know what Drew's on about. This Tide Banger is a 7 out of 10. If I'm being nice, it might be the test batch. I hope it is." See? You see what I'm saying, bro? Like, people have been hyping up this Wizard Trees. I've been trying it, and I can't see it. And I'm like, am I tripping? Because I did my review. You already know I keep it a bug. If the shit ain't smoking, the shit ain't smoking. Don't blame me. You know what I'm saying? Rickshaw Rex says, "Dang." Joe Sr. says, "Screw with Triple H. I'm going to hear what you call me, X-Pac, and I'm coming I'm coming flying in with the frog splash and doing that." Brother Ryan says, "Solid roll, but still burning whack." That's how you know. Definitely, man. Rickshaw Rex says, "I thought it had potential. I kind of knew when I saw the structure of the nugs. Remember when I said it looked like some outdoor? But for me, that's kind of what it looks like. Either that or a sativa." Triple H said, "New best roller rankings. One Triple H, two Triple H." Dylon, Dylon, and Dylon. Exactly, man. John the Man said, "That must be Juicy J rolling." Oh, shit. We're going to have to put an asterisk on Triple H's name. Triple H says, "Joe, you about to get froggy on that ass." And Blunt Ninja Scope says, "Yo, Space, you need to review some Sea Junkie flour." I'm going to definitely be on the lookout for that, man. All right, guys. Huge shout out to you guys for joining me. I'm about to head over to the Glass Lab. As always, it's been a pleasure having a dope little smoke session with you guys. Today's code word is going to be Squirtle. Code word Squirtle. If you guys are wondering what the code word is, that's just something you can do once the live stream is over. You can hop back into the comment section and drop down code word Squirtle. Huge shout out to everybody that participates in dropping the code word. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to see if I do another live stream, but I think I'm going to just go and chill with the homies. And again, huge shout out to you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. And as always, this live is brought to you by Space City Cannabis. I'm going to fuck with y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.